It's a personal best for Gout.
Gout Gout and his coach, Di Shepherd, are probably the definitive odd couple.
Quite a sensation, this young man. Australia love him.
She said there's no room for celebrities in her squad.
Bro, that's when they go.
No, dude.
There's obviously one standout, and that's Gout Gout.
The strongest part of his race is always that last 50.
Now Gout starts to stretch away, and stretch away he does.
And Gout working so hard to get to him, battling all the way. And he gets there. Gout takes it by a metre and moving away.
And he's done it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Honestly, doing track and field has pretty much changed my life, and the way I move, and the way I walk, the way I think, everything I do. When I soar through the air, when I run on the track, you're kind of floating through the air. It's very smooth. Like lightning strikes, it's very fast. You can barely see it. My feet hit the ground, and I'm just flying forward. Don't think too much. Just relax. Whatever happens is what it is. I have obviously a routine that I always like to stick to. I do my left foot first, my right foot first, left hand, right hand, and just putting my necklace in, and honestly it just keeps me calm. All schools last year, when I broke Peter Norman's record, that was definitely a big moment in my life, and that pretty much changed my this year, especially going to World Champs, going to Europe, and pretty much changed my whole pathway.
One of the most iconic moments in Australian track and field, and this 16-year-old from Ipswich has marched into Cusack and stolen the eyes of the world.
Gout Gout and his coach, Di Shepherd, are probably the definitive odd couple. He's the son of some South Sudanese refugees, and she's a 60-year-old hardened coach from Ipswich Grammar who, you know, just doesn't call a spade a shovel. She's straight down the line, Di, and for whatever reason it seems to work.
I'm waiting for you to stop because you go up and then you sort of settle. And when you settle, I can't go until I just see that hold.
Bro, that's when they go.
No, dude. That's because you push down instead of forward. Not rocket science.
Di likes to trade on the fact that she's a pretty hard character, and that's what you expect from athletics coaches, but there's a real warmth to her that I think you can only pick up after a while of being in her company, and I just think she's less control freak and more of a protector, and she's certainly a protector of Gout. When Gout Gout first started training with Di Shepherd, the first thing that she taught him was how to walk properly.
When I first started, I was a lot in pen effects because of just the way I grew up and just the way I didn't know how to sprint properly. And as I got older and more into training, I developed a nice dorsal flex and just getting the knee up and getting the most amount of power as possible. It definitely takes a lot of work, but the more you focus on, the better it becomes. First 10, first 20, even first 30, trying to get as much acceleration and as much power as possible. And then the slingshot, yeah, you take off and then you're just flying from there. When it comes to the end of the bend, because the end of the bend is where you can see where everyone's at. And as soon as you get that slingshot, you can either chase people down or get away from people. If a person on my outside is going really fast, it really pulls me to get faster, especially in the first 50. And then when I go up that slingshot, I know that's my specialty, so I just take off. I have a good balance, especially with my shot length. I can create that force and distance, and then with my frequency, I can really get off the ground fast and just continue to power forward. First 100 is obviously not my strength, but as I get stronger and older, I can generate more strength and more power to get through the first 10, first 20, even the first 100. So the older I get and the more powerful I get, definitely the first 100 will improve for sure.